Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, 27th of November 2019, Surah Yunus, verse 15. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. وإذا تتلى عليهم آياتنا بينات قال الذين لا يرجون لقاءنا ائت بقرآن غير هذا أو بدل قل ما يكون لي أن أبدله من تلقاء نفسي إن أتبع إلا ما يوحى إلي إني أخاف إن عصيت ربي عذاب يوم عظيم قل لو شاء الله ما تلوته عليكم ولا أدراكم به فقد لبثت فيكم عمرا من قبله أفلا تعقلون. When a message comes to you and that message is clear and obvious and you cannot refute it, don't use as refutation an attack on the messenger. I mean, messenger is just a carrier of the message. So if you don't like the message, don't kill the messenger. So when the Qur'an came to people of Quraysh, it was very clear, full of logic, full of science, full of sensible statements that raises emotions, goes deep into the hearts and minds, bulletproof, no problem in it. It addresses the points, it strikes it on the core of the root causes of their situations. Okay. But the thing is that after all these things, those people who receive the message, they want something. They cannot refute it with the equal logic, because there is no equal logic. So they started to find lots of other things, and that's emanating from not believing in the day of Akhirah. You see, the person who believes that we're gonna meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on a day of judgment, he will never dare to he will accept the message immediately. But that's the main thing. لا يرجون لقاءنا. They don't hope to meet Allah. So what's the nearest thing you can attack is the messenger. You cannot attack Allah. So the messengers usually receive the wrath and anger of their community, not the content that they came with, because they cannot refute the content. Okay. So they are saying that ائت بقرآن غير هذا أو بدله. Bring some different Qur'an. We don't like this Qur'an. قرآن غير هذا أو بدله. Replace it with something else. As if that it was Prophet Muhammad who chose what to say and what not to say. So the Prophet Muhammad is clearly telling them, ما يكون لي أن أبدله من تلقاء نفسي إن أتبع إلا ما يوحى إلي. I cannot, this is not in my control. It's not that I who choose that now I'm gonna tell you this now. So it's not something that is authored by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. With my own desire, I made those statements, and on my own desire I hide this statement, or I say it whenever I want. And no. So the Prophet ﷺ is 100% a pure messenger who do not have a control to even hide one single word or fabricate one single word in this Quran. He is a sincere messenger. Because the prophets are not like their people who doubt their meeting with Allah. No, the prophets and the messengers, they know very well that they're gonna meet Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and any fabrications, any deviations, any hiding of message, they will be held accountable and will be punished. Inni akhafu in asaytu rabbi adhaba yawmin azim. That's what the Prophet said. I am afraid if I disobey his order that a day will come when I will be subjected to heavy torment. And the prophets invite them to see his situation, because the Prophet is not someone who is coming from another planet or another tribe. The Prophet grew from the early childhood from within the Quraysh. They used to know him day and night. He has never left his people and came all in a sudden with new message. No, he have been with them. So Prophet said that فَقَدْ لَبِثْتُ فِيكُمْ عُمْرًا مِّن قَبْلِهِ أَفَلَا تَعْقِلُونَ. I have stayed within you all those 40 years. Can't you understand? Can't you understand that why I would stay all these 40 years? If it was my wish, I would have brought it earlier. Why now? Why not before? And they also knew that the Prophet never met with other people or knew any other language, or even he was illiterate. He never knew how to read or write. So this is a pure wahi, pure revelation from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that Allah wanted to honor the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and brought to him these things. So the message here is that let's not try to find various lame excuses to divert. If the message is clear, let's address the elephants in the room instead of trying to avoid that elephant and say bring something else and do this and that. When we are struck with truth, let's face it. So the recognition of the truth is the first step, and the first step of failure is trying to hide the truth, not recognizing the truth, denying the truth. These are the first steps of failure. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grants us tawfiq and hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.